I don't wanna fall for you, but baby, you're my type. Nah, I won't even lie, I'm feeling whiskey, tummy ice. Let's go back to mine and watch scary movies all night. Yeah, shawty look like Margot Robbie, she got them blue.
Alright y'all, so check it. The Subi ended up getting rear-ended at a parking structure.
Oh shit. Oh, what the? Bruh. Oh, what the fuck?
Anyways, so as you guys can see, my rear bumper got fucked up right here. Right here it got cracked, the paint chipped.
That's a lot of damage.
They got dented here. The hatch also bent. You can kind of, I took it to a shop so I can get it quoted, and then I can go to the insurance, to the other person's insurance, and so then they can pay me out so I could fix it. And so pretty much you can see that where they marked that it was bent right here, the metal. Can't really see it right now because it's dirty, but it buckled in. It's scuffed right here. This piece cracked. Right here. So I ended up ordering a carbon fiber hatch, and that shit looks clean. You already know my boy Sabas had to hook it up. So the way these come is that they come with a thin layer of clear coat, and within like a year or something it starts to sun fade. So I asked Sabas if he's down to clear my hatch for me, and he was like, yeah, he's down, as an early Christmas gift. So I was like, fuck it. So I took it to him. He ended up renting a spot for 50 bucks because it's cleaner than his garage. Like, his garage has a bunch of dust and stuff and like particles. I ended up giving him the 50 bucks, but like together I helped him sand it. And then, yeah, he pretty much cleared it. He already had the material, so he hooked it up and he cleared it. He put 4 coats of clear. So yeah, it came out glossy as hell. I haven't really seen a video of someone installing a carbon fiber hatch on a 2014 WRX, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a video about it. Let's see what happens. I feel like maybe the most difficult part might be removing the glass, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna start out by removing all the plastic pieces. Also, I'm working a little slow because I ended up cutting myself right here. So what happened actually is that I was riding the bike and it broke down on me at an intersection, and so long story short, I pushed it to a gas station. I called my friend for some tools. She pulled up with some tools. I ended up diagnosing the bike, and there was this like fuse box that had burnt, and so I was trying to like take the plastic container, the plastic cap off of that, but it was like melted on, so I was using a flathead to pry it, and then it slipped, the flathead, while I was trying to pry it, and the flathead went straight in there. I don't know if I should post some pics because it's kind of gruesome. Not really gruesome, but some people are sensitive with that sort of stuff, so I probably won't put pics. Or maybe. Okay, so all the plastics are out. All I did was pretty much pry them out. Started with this top piece, boom, then the sides, boom, boom, and then the bottom, boom. So now I'm gonna separate the harness from everything. I don't think this part really matters to you guys because it's literally just pulling the harness out, like the connectors and the bulbs and shit. Yeah, so I don't think I'll film that, but I'll film when we get to the nitty-gritty.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Okay, so these clips are kind of weird to take out, so I'll just show you guys. So it's the ones with the slot in them, so it'd be 1, 2, where else, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I figured out that you can just press up and you'll hear that click. That's because there's a lip that bites onto the metal, and then on the top one there's a clip that you have to push down. I'll show you guys with this pick right here. I pretty much just pushed it down with the pick. Sometimes it pushes itself back in, but let me see if I can get it right. And then there it is. It pops out. So what I'm saying is this lip right here, it bites onto the metal. And then the top lip that looks similar, that's right there, you push down with the pick. So I'm gonna do the same thing for all of them. Alright y'all, so I pretty much have the harness all separated from the hatch. So you can see all the wiring and the like windshield washer hoses are separated, because I had to separate them in order to be able to take this piece out, like in order to snake them through the cabin or whatever. So yeah, pretty much the loom goes through here and right here into the chassis. So I'm just gonna snake it all out from here, pull it out, and same on this side. You can see if I wiggle this, it moves those cables, and then I should pretty much be ready to start unbolting this. I might just get it bare, like I might take the wing out as well. What else before I take the glass out? I've never taken this wing off, so I'm not sure. What I need to take out, but I just know I need to unbolt a bunch of shit, so I'm gonna definitely take the glass out when the door is still installed. I think that might be easier because I can still put leverage on it a little bit. That doesn't feel right. I'm gonna bust out the cuete for that one. Looks like it did. Yep, I thought that shit felt weird. Look, it fucking broke.
Yeah, please don't keep me going on that again, man.
Oh well. See how this side comes out? I feel like the same shit is gonna happen with this one. Alright, this one came out. I'm not sure if the wing is supposed to come out now or what. Oh. Damn, son. And there's the wing. Sheesh. So we're just about ready to remove the glass now. I actually ended up ordering a glass removal kit. It comes with like a whole bunch of different, I don't even know what. I don't know how you use them. I don't know none of that, but we'll figure it out. And some glass suction plates, so I can attach them to the glass and yeah, pull them out. Oh, actually I have to remove the windshield wiper still, so I'm gonna do that, but then we'll get to the glass. So yeah, everything's on there. I got the suction cups on there. That should help me lift the glass up. And pretty much I'm just gonna start cutting away at the sealing material all the way around. And I'm gonna just set it up here on this, put the glass on this table here. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Hopefully it goes by smooth, but you know how this shit goes.
One eternity later.
Alright y'all, so after probably a couple hours, I think the glass is just about to come out. As you guys can see, look, that thing's loose. So I'm gonna set you guys up right here and let's see what happens. Please don't do me wrong. Come on, baby. Alright, got that piece. There we go. Come on, baby. Alright. Fucking finally. Damn, son. So there it is. So that's it for today, but pretty much my issue was cutting a material from here, this corner. And that was pretty much it. From this corner and from this corner. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
The next day.
I'm pretty much ready to remove the door. I'm gonna just strip out like the tail lights and all that stuff. I'm pretty much gonna have the door bare. and then I'm gonna compare the weight from this door to the carbon fiber one. So you guys should be able to see the difference in weight. Alright, so let's see how much I weigh. I weigh 149. Now let's see how much this hatch weighs. $175. 149 minus 175. So it weighs 26 pounds. Now let's see the carbon fiber one. $163. So 163, that's, let me see, 163 minus 149, 14 pounds. So there's the weight differences. I'll put the number up in the screen, but yep. So now I'm gonna pretty much start swapping everything over. So it's probably like about 50% lighter. I was expecting a little more, but honestly it didn't really hurt my pocket much because the insurance paid me out for it since I was rear-ended. So it doesn't bother me. Like, as long as it's an upgrade, it's still an upgrade to me. Let's start putting putting everything back together. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna film this because it's gonna be kind of difficult. I'll time lapse it probably. So I pretty much put some microfibers on the edge right here so I don't end up scratching the carbon fiber. So yeah, I think it's probably gonna be difficult to bolt it up by myself, but we'll see. I gotta get it on the hinges, and then yeah, let's see how it goes. Alright, got it on. It was these bolt holes here, the threaded whatever they put, inserts that they have in here, were not perfectly aligned. So
you can bullshit everybody else, but he ain't fooling me.
I had to play with them a little bit, like bolt a few up, like not fully threaded all the way, bolt a few up not fully threaded, and slowly tighten them. And I didn't tighten them like super hard because I was afraid that the insert would break free or something. So I ended up using the OEM bolts, which was a 12, and all I did was just pretty much nice and snug, and that was it. So yeah, I didn't even let you guys know this is a VIS carbon fiber piece. But right now, so far so good. The grommets sit nicely in their holes where they're supposed to. I already snaked the wires through this one as well. So let's see how the other pieces bolt up. Okay, so for right now I only ended up putting one strut because the hatch is light enough, and for this one I just put blue Loctite and the paper gasket that the strut came with. And so far we're having one, like, it's the first thing that I'm bolting up really, apart from these. We're having an alignment issue on the latch. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pretty much Dremel it. Just a small alignment issue, so I'm not gonna Dremel too much. Okay, so considering that I already had to Dremel the holes and this slot entirely a little bit, the handle here doesn't actually, it doesn't fit. It's too tight of a fit, like it won't press in. So I know I'm gonna have to Dremel some of that material out. I think it's pretty safe to say that for the most part, I'm probably gonna have to Dremel holes out. Let me see if these will even... These will probably clip in, but it'd be probably... Oh no, they won't. Well, I'll let you guys know. I'll update you guys. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start shaving material away until things fit nicely. Alright y'all, so far these clips I was able to press in. Some of them fit kind of loosely, but I think it should be alright. These other clips were also able to press in. What else? So these license plate lights, I had to Dremel out. You can kind of see there's like I cleaned it out already, but I had to Dremel them out right. It's kind of intimidating because the outside is cleared nicely, but you're not gonna be able to see the edges, so that's fine. So for example, I was test fitting the light, let's see, like that, and then I was seeing what I needed to cut, and I was cutting little by little until ultimately it clips on. And as far as this stud, I kind of fixed it. I drilled it out, like the stud that had broken. I drilled out the rest of the material, and I made my own stud with a flathead here so I can tighten it down. Like I cut a slit so I can tighten the stud down without messing up the threads. But I need a tap to clean the threads out here, so I'm gonna wait till I pick that up from work. But for now, I'm just pretty much assembling this stuff so then I can actually close the latch and put the glass on. This VIS kit doesn't come with the rear wiper motor bracket. So look, you see how there's this piece here? This is where the wiper motor bracket sits. But the carbon fiber piece actually doesn't have that, which it would be here. So instead, I just I ordered a windshield wiper plug delete. So I'm gonna just pretty much plug this, and I'm not gonna have a rear wiper anymore, which is fine because I don't even use it, and I'll kind of save myself like 2 pounds or whatever this weighs, about 2 pounds. But yeah, slowly but surely, boys. All right, it's not fully assembled, but this is how it's looking like right now. It looks pretty freaking dope. I'm missing this piece because this piece actually cracked in the accident right there, and it broke a piece a tab here, that tab on that side. But for now, I just stake the harness so I could disconnect it if I need to, like open it, I mean. But it's looking pretty dope.
Yeah.
So you guys have an idea of how much every little thing is needing like a re-drill pretty much. So this here is the hole where the tail light pops into, this notch here. So it goes like that, and then pops right in there, kind of like a alignment. And so the clip that came from the OEM hatch, it actually doesn't fit in there. See, it's too tight. So I was just Dremeling away material enough for it to fit nicely. But yeah, it's pretty much, so far pretty much I feel like it's every little thing that's needing some sort of cut or something. So I was getting ready to mock up the glass, but the hatch actually does not have the pre-drilled alignment holes. So for example, I taped it, but you see how there's like a little divot right here? I taped it because I was gonna drill it, but that little divot is there's supposed to be a hole for this clip. So on this side, it's symmetrical to this side. I took this one out so you guys can see that there's supposed to be a hole there. The hole is for these on the glass to align it. I purchased these clips OEM, and apart from that, there's also another hole here You see these are also alignment pins. That hole is supposed to go here and here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try to precisely drill those out. Hopefully I don't fuck it up, but if I do, whatever. It's another thing you have to worry about. But yeah, so far this hatch is looking like it's a pretty long job because of things are not pre-drilled or things are not cut the way they should be. But I mean, it's looking pretty dope though. All right, so I actually ended up getting a tap. I borrowed the tap kit from work, and I'm gonna tap this instead. I ended up fixing the broken stud. As you guys can see, I ended up, it was this one here. I ended up drilling it out with an reverse drill bits and then retapping it. And then I just put a screw in there. But so what it is it was a screw with a hex head. I cut the hex head off and then I put the screw in. But I dremeled the flat head right here, so I can actually put a flat head and screw it in, not by grabbing it by the threads and tightening it. That way it doesn't strip the threads and then spin when I'm trying to bolt it down. And I did put blue Loctite as well. In order to like assure that the window sticks well, I'm gonna go ahead and sand the area where the window sealant is gonna go. I'm gonna like scuff it up with some Scotch Brite pretty much. Alright, I think that should be pretty good. So I scuffed up the edges where I'm gonna put the window adhesive. And so now I pretty much have to drill the pilot holes, the alignment holes. And I also noticed that the hole up here is missing where the grommet for the wing sits. So I'm gonna have to drill that as well. I'm actually waiting on some drill bits. So I have to wait on that. Okay, so I drilled out the necessary holes, the alignment holes for the window. I ended up measuring it from this one and the hole size as well. And I put new clips on the window, new alignment pins. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna test fit. I'm not gonna press it in, but I'm just gonna test fit, make sure there's nothing major. So the bottom's one line up. It's hard to tell if the top one lines up. I might just have to trust that one. I guess I could measure right here. It's like 41.5 inches. 41.5. $17.25. 17.25. I'm gonna just have to trust that. Well, let me see this one too then. 17.25. 17.25. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trust that one. So yeah, the glass is pretty much ready to get installed now, but I'll do that another day because I still have to do a little bit of prep. This is what I was kind of afraid of, these pins that wouldn't be able to replace them, but all I did was take out the old one that I had sawed off and I put 3M tape on the underside so I can stick them on. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the moldings around the glass. There's markings and stuff that tell you where to put the molding. I looked it up on the Subaru repair manual. I'll post those images on the screen maybe, but there's a way that you're supposed to do this. But yeah, I'll put those up on the screen. I'll show you guys once I pretty much lay it down, but the bottom trim is supposed to go somewhere between these two lines. And then this foam goes pretty much, you can see the outline here. It's a silver line. There's like lines for where they should go and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna put those up and show you guys afterwards. Alright y'all, so there it is. There's the trim and the foam. That's how it's supposed to look like. And it hooks nicely around the window edge back here. So yeah, now I just have to install the window. So another hole I have to drill is the hatch stops. So these bump stops sit right here on the hatch. This is the bottom of the hatch and you press them in. But this one, this is not the hole. It's actually supposed to be like right here somewhere and it just doesn't exist. So I have to drill that out, but I gotta take the right measurements and stuff. So I'm gonna just go ahead and measure. I don't know, maybe from here to here. Nah, that probably won't be good because this hole I had to Dremel out too from the hatch. So I'll see, but pretty much the bump stops hit right here on the bumper, it looks like. Boop. And there it is, y'all, the bump stop. I don't know if you can even see them because of the lighting, but there it is. So let's see how it latches now. So one thing I forgot to mention is that I actually ended up aligning like the hinges, the hatch hinges. So look, let me show you guys. So the bolts that are on the underside of this, I loosened them and I ended up twisting the hatch a little bit because there was a big ass gap. I don't remember where, but on one of the sides. But now the gap is pretty good. So the glass is gonna cover pretty much all this, but as you guys can see, like let's say right here, like my finger barely goes in. And then we'll look at this side. Again, my finger barely goes in. The gap is still a little bigger on this side, but it's close enough where I'm pretty satisfied. If it could flex on this side a little more to close the gap, that'd be great. But it's good enough for me, I think. I'm officially be putting the glass.
Fuck.
So I have some glass urethane adhesive, and I borrowed a caulking gun from work, and pretty much this comes with the nozzle, but there's a specific way you're supposed to cut the nozzle to lay the adhesive down on the windshield. I'll post those images on the screen, but yeah, I'm gonna pretty much just install the windshield and hopefully everything goes well. So there it is, the glass is on there. I did fuck it up once where the height of the actual adhesive, I didn't make it tall enough. So the slit, it's very important to get the right slit on this. So it was actually like half of this length. Here, I'll just squeeze some so you guys can see the height. Oh damn. So you guys see the height of that? Yeah, well, that height is supposed to be the right height, or else you know, the windshield won't seal against the hatch. But the first height that the first bead that I laid, it was too short, and so I peeked through here to see if I saw any gaps, and I did, and I was like, damn it. So I pulled it back out, cleaned it all out. Look, I made a big ass mess. You can see the big chunks of adhesive that I have in here. But yeah, I made a big ass mess, and but cleaned it all out, and now it's on there. So you're supposed to let this dry for 24 hours, and that's what I'm gonna do before I open it some more and keep installing the other parts. But it's pretty much done. I'm just still waiting on this centerpiece, and I think that's pretty much it, because then once that centerpiece is on, I can then put the headlights in. I'll get back to you guys when that piece is here. So that center plastic piece finally came in. I ended up painting it because it came like this color, unpainted, just unpainted plastic. So I ended up painting it. I ended up using some GM gunmetal color and clear coat, and it came out pretty crispy. Sheesh. And it matches pretty good with the carbon fiber, so it's not gonna look weird. But this is gonna get covered anyways with the other carbon fiber cover. This piece that goes like this. it's looking right now. It's not fully latched yet, but got the center bracket in. Put my camera. I had to drill some holes. Yep, the lights, I don't know, as you guys saw, I had to Dremel the holes out a little bit more, but the lights are in. And yeah, it's coming together. So pretty much the last thing I gotta do is put on the plastics. Oh, and I gotta put this piece on. But I'll just show you guys the aftermath, because this is pretty much it. Like, this is basically finalized now. I'll show you guys the results afterwards with all the plastics and everything put on. So here's a quick clip of all the wiring and stuff tucked away with the clips and retainers. I have a bunch of zip ties and stuff. So right now, let's see, the windshield wiper motor is just a clip now open. I left that unconnected, but everything else is hooked up. The defroster. Alright, y'all, all the plastics are in. As you can see, the alignment is pretty decent. I mean, you can tell the plastics are a bit off, like here and here. And so I did have to Dremel a bit of material on those clips that retain these. So I think that's probably why they're a little offset too. But for the most part, I mean, it's there. Now, I'm gonna wash the car probably, and then we'll see what's up. And then I'll show you guys how it looks.
Hi, I don't wanna fall for you, but baby, you're my type. I won't even lie, I'm feeling risky, tummy ice. Let's go back to mine and watch scary movies all night. Shawty look like Margot Robbie, she got them blue eyes. This ain't no right-hand song, but shawty, she's so sweet. When I am with her, my heart just feels like it's complete. She's so bad like Carla,